Welcome back to HPL. Our third match of the night is in the books with ErA putting a win on the board here versus Jab. 3 games to 1. Some great cues from him, and I love seeing him show his style here in HPL.
Yeah, and we have ErA on the line. ErA, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Hey, man, congratulations. Welcome to the win column here in HPL.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So we have a couple questions for you, and I think the one that a lot of people are going to want to know is why Priest and why so often?
It's just because of Jab. I don't mean to disrespect on Jab or anything, but what he does is he only plays aggro and mid-range decks. So I figured if I just do Priest over and over, it should be able to just take him out. But I decided to mix it up game 2 because I was thinking maybe he's going to think that I'm playing Priest every game. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put Hunter out there so he knows that that's a possibility. So don't try to be greedy and go to handlock to hard counter me. So. But the rest of the games I just decided to go Priest to try to counter these mid-range and aggro strategies.
Worked out pretty beautifully for you. I want to ask you some questions about your Hunter game. Green Sheep said last night that he liked the way that Snake Trap worked right now because Freezing Trap, everyone seems to play around it right now. Talk to us about that turn where you got the Snake Trap off the Mad Scientist and it prevented Jab from attacking with the Savannah High Main.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just to mix it up really, because I know I play either, in all of my decks I play either Explosive Trap and Freezing Trap, or Explosive Trap and Misdirection. That's the only decks I play, so I decided to just mix it up so that he couldn't scout me and try to know what traps I had, basically. It's not because I think snakes are strong, it's just they're only strong if your opponents aren't expecting it, so that's why I decided to mix it up this time.
Well, mixing up seems to be exactly what you've been going for here. Your 2 first opponents, very tough opponents, of course. Archon, I think they're 2 of the strongest players that we have here in HPL. And you had some tough matches versus them. Talk to us about the pressure that you felt, with this rocky start that you had and how you bounced back from it in this match.
Yeah, I didn't know very much about them because I've watched Jab stream a lot. That's why I know so much about them and I was able to prepare better. But I still feel like I got the better matchups in almost all of the games against, or in all of the games against, what's he called?
Zalay?
No, Purple, yeah.
Purple.
And I still lost 3-0 because of some very bad draws and some misplays. Nerfs come into effect for sure. And Zalay was very, very close. The last game, I feel like I would have had one Arcane Missile, gone to his Ancient of Lore. So that's been bothering me a lot. But yeah, it was a mix of nerves and some bad luck that led me to losing those. So I'm definitely glad I didn't lose to Jab now and going down 0-3. That would have been very demoralizing.
Absolutely, yeah. So we saw you, as you said, have 2 hard matchups early, and you queued up beautifully. Even Zalay said that he felt that you got the better end of him in those first 4 or 5 games you played. And then you said, and we believe that you queued up better against Purple, and we believe that you queued up better tonight. Were you frustrated coming into tonight with an 0-2 record?
Yeah, very much so. It's Hearthstone. It's a game anyone can win. If I got really, really, really bad draws and he got really, really good draws, then Hunter can certainly beat Priest. And it would have been extremely frustrating to to lose, even though I know that Jab is an opponent that I'm meant to beat because I do know exactly the decks he plays. So it would have been very frustrating. Yeah. So I felt very extra nervous this time because I really did not want to lose and go down 3-0.
Well, your reads have been fantastic. They've been spot on. The study that you've been putting in has been absolutely paying off. If you keep up that sort of stuff, you're bound to have a great record here in HPL.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, ErA, for that insight and that interview. Again, sort of the study he's been putting into his opponents and how he's been getting those better matchups. That putting yourself in favorable positions is how you win at Hearthstone. It's not always about being able to win every single game. It's about maximizing your chances.
Yeah, and he maximized his chances beautifully, queued up really well in all 3 of his matches so far. Hasn't shown up in the win column, but it did here tonight with a win over Jab. So we have Jab losing to ErA 3-1. And in our first match tonight, we had ECOP get a clean sweep over Muzzy with a 3-0. And then in the second one, we had Sho get a 3-1 win over Osaka.
Yeah, you take a look at the standings. Our week 1 is in the books now, and we're seeing some major development happen. ErA having to play 3 matches this week so far, and he's coming back on Monday for more matches. After that, he's got a busy schedule in front of him as far as HPL is concerned. But man, am I looking forward to next week. And our first match next week, we're going to have Muzzy versus ErA and Jab versus Tides of Time. Very much looking forward to seeing how these styles clash. Again, Muzzy, once again, an aggressive aggressive player. ErA has been queuing up fantastic against those strategies, though, and Tides of Time, always looking forward to seeing the innovation he can bring to a match.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if ErA just continues to be spot on with his cues. I'm interested to see how Muzzy adapts here. Not a great start, but you know what? It's a long series like we talked about. He's got a lot of room for approval. Same thing with Jab. Want to see how he improves next week, what kind of things he brings, and I'm interested to see Tides of Time for the first time in HPL.
Mixing it up here in the first week of HPL, players going to strong strategies, and with their backs against the wall, tending to go back to what they love and what's been working best for them. So that's going to do it for tonight's matches, but the show is not over. It's never over. You can head over to pvplive.net, check out the full breakdowns, stats, recaps, everything you need to know about these professionals, the strategies they played, and more importantly, how they use them. Every Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time, we have more matches for you guys. We have 9 more weeks of matches ahead of us, plus the playoff that's going to happen afterwards. For everyone here at the PvP Live studios, I am Nathan, that's Admirable Zamora with the Tan and Grace. Thank you for watching Hearthstone on PvP Live, and we'll see you Monday night.